Good morning, everybody. Or sorry, afternoon. I'm sorry. It's so dreary outside that I'm thinking it's still morning. I'm Jennifer of Jen's Stitches and DPs, and this is Flosstube number 92. So first thing I'm going to do is show you what I've been working on, and then we're going to, kind of go from there. And yes, I do keep looking down. I have my little list here of what I want to talk about. So if I kind of go down like this and look up, bear with me. Okay, so first thing, I'm working on Cleopatra. I have not worked on her in a couple of months, and this is, again, those of you that are new, this is what it is. I am over here where this little vase of, I'm assuming it's flowers or it looks like fruit. I can't tell what it is, but that's where I'm at right there. And actually I'm almost done with the whole bottom row of this chart. That's where I'm at. Now I'm going to tell you, all this is confetti. Yeah, it's all confetti. I'm not thrilled, believe me. So I'm going to be working on that this afternoon. I am trying, and I have to tell you, since I work from home, it's a whole lot easier to be able to sit down, before 5 o'clock and stitch. And yeah, I haven't done that, and that's one reason why I haven't posted any videos. I have been sick for the last week and a half. Last week I finally got myself back together, and I was out of work, didn't work all week, got a lot of emails, a lot of messages, a lot of text messages from, my bosses and so forth, and I lost a bunch of subscribers in between, which I totally get it. It's probably part of YouTube's little, gremlin thing, whatever you want to call it. And I'm not, too concerned about it. The giveaway, I still plan to do it when I reach, when I reach 800 subscribers. And I, just because now I've lost, like 20, 30 some subscribers, I'm kind of just putting it off until I get closer to the 800. Once I get closer to the 800, then I will, announce it again and kind of have more of an idea of what I want to do for the giveaway. I kind of have an idea, but like I said, until I can figure it out, you guys just bear with me. Okay. So now, back to WIPS. So now, what I worked on last month. Now, I have been trying to keep track of everything, and, which hasn't been easy, and because for the last 2 weeks of March, I didn't stitch. And it was because I was coming down with a cold, and then I ended up with bronchitis. And let me tell you, that wasn't fun. I don't like bronchitis. It sucks. I have not had bronchitis in a while, and when I got it, I was like, oh, I feel like crud. I felt like crap. Believe me, I didn't feel very good. So I was working on Cascade. This is what it was. I was in this page right here, and this is, I'm trying to make sure I've got it the right way up so you all can see it. That, can y'all see? There you go. That's where I'm at. I have not, like I said, that's where I left off when I was sick. So I just kind of put it aside, because when I finally got myself back to kind of feeling like myself, or to feeling like myself, it was almost April. And then, I was like, okay. So I just started working on Cleopatra instead. I need to work on Bountiful Bookshelf, but I haven't done that. I haven't stitched on that in like forever. So that's one thing that's got to be stitched on next time. Now, the next thing is, and that needs to go over there. Okay, the next thing is, I don't remember if I told you guys the last time I did Flosstube, and I don't remember because, like I said, it's been 2 weeks or a week and a half at the most. I started a Zoom project, and this project is when I stitch when I'm in Zoom. This is it right here. It's called Snowy or Square Winter, sorry, and it's from Mystic Stitch. This is when I started cross stitching the big, full coverage ones, which I didn't consider. I didn't realize they were considered full coverage at the time. I just considered them, big ass projects. And that was one of the very first patterns that I stitched. And as a matter of fact, I still have that chart still back there in my mess of a bedroom, which we won't go there. So, this is where I've left off. Now, it is all, this whole band is the maroon, which you see up here. It's the very, very top of the picture. And this is where I'm at. Now, this, I totally goofed because I didn't grid the fabric like I would have, like I've done before. I just didn't grid it. I don't know why. And I just ended up marking, where each little grid would have, 10 by 10 block would have been, and just left it. And I guess somewhere along the line I miscounted or something. I don't know. So I have to go back through that section and look and see what I did. So, yeah. That was, and I'm making a lot of noise. Sorry. So that was that project that I do for Zoom, which usually stays over here by my desk. But I don't know if you guys can see behind me. See that little bag right there? It's my version of a Mary Poppins bag, Shalene. But this is where I keep all my projects. So I just ended up putting it in there because every time I turned around, I had a project over everywhere. Okay. Yeah, it's, don't ask. Okay, I started WIP Go. I did WIP Go, and because I started back last month, I numbered it and did what I needed to do for January and February and for March. And this month was that the two numbers it was kind of cool because the two numbers that were called for WIP Go this month were for basically the same thing. And it's a Christmas kit. And my mother gave this to me, and it's called Santa with Doves. And if you guys can see it, I know my lighting is screwed up, and I'm sorry. I don't know what's wrong with my webcam thing. It's really, really ridiculous. Don't ask. I don't know. But this is it. Now, only bad thing about this is there's a lot of French knots. And I am not a French knot person. My mother taught me how to do French knots. I'm sorry. I screw them up. So I'm going to be placing an order with 1-2-3 Stitch to get beads. Now, there are 6 different colors for French knots in here, so I need to get 6 different colored beads. Yeah, right. I know, right? Lovely. But in the meantime, Now, y'all are going to laugh because when I'm looking at the pattern, there's like so many different kinds of green in here. And I had to laugh because I was like, are you serious right now? There's a very dark green, then you have a dusty green, then you have a very light green, then a very, very light green. So I have to take all the threads, which, here you go, all of them. I have to go through and basically kind of figure out. I have sandwich bags, or the snack bags from Ziploc, so I'm going to go through them and get all of them, you know, sorted and figure out what's what, because I don't want to screw it up. But this is, let me see, where am I at? I want to make sure I'm in the right spot. I want to make sure I did this right. Okay. This is where I left off. This is his coat. You guys can see that. I hope y'all can see it. But this is his coat. It's just the start of his coat. And I am, this was on my WIP go for twice. First one was to start it, and the second was to work on it. And I worked on it. I did, I'm trying to figure out where, and of course, as you can see, this is totally, I've got all this Krynic in here. I may take all this Krynic out because I have all this Krynic in this bag my mother gave me, and I may just go through all that myself and use it. But I'm going to tell you, I am not, how do you put it? I don't like kits unless they have the DMC color with it. And usually I can, you know, figure it out. And this one is just kind of really, really like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with this? So I'm going to sit down this week so that if I do put that on, and I don't remember if I put it back in here on the WIP Go, because I think I only did it for the, for those two, no. It's on here again. Okay. I don't remember. But anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think I only put it on here for one more time. Oh, goodness gracious. So, I'm sorry. I'm looking on my WIP Go board just to make sure. And, there's my WIP Go board. And like I said, I apologize for the lighting. I don't know why my lighting is being stupid. I have no clue. I'm sorry. But, it looks like I only put it in here for one more time. Because a lot of these are for my, my Hates and Long Dog and all that stuff, and I kind of wanted to make sure that I worked on all my big, you know, my full coverage pieces a lot, which not saying that I don't, but I wanted to make sure that, you know, I made a dent in a lot of these. And yeah, it looks like I only put that down for one more time, which is fine, so no big deal. Okay, so that's done, and I haven't kept up with any of the events or challenges as I'm in, and I feel, and that's kind of my fault, between work and just trying to Guys, you have no idea. My job, I'm telling you, it's not, believe me, it's not hectic. It's not crazy. But it takes up a lot of my day. And most of the time, I'm usually done working by, it really all depends on the day. Sometimes I can work in the morning. Sometimes I can work till 3 or 4 o'clock. Or some days I can work until 1 and then be done. And lately, I haven't been doing very good about keeping up with stitching or reading. I haven't done diamond painting in forever. So it's kind of like, everything's just sitting over here like, hello, are you going to work on me or not? So, I haven't done anything where it comes to challenges. I have a whole section back here for WIPS and all my different groups that I'm doing that for events and stuff and for prompts and stuff, and I haven't done diddly squat, and I really need to sit down and get back into that. And I think once I get my new I had to use the vertical layout in my planner. You guys can see this, and I am getting to a point that I've been watching a couple other stitchers. I've talked to a couple other stitchers in Zoom, and they seem to enjoy using the dashboard, the classic Happy Planner Classic layout for dashboard. So I think I'm going to use that. But right now I have a bunch of the horizontal layout that I'm going to use until I can get and I think I'm going to use this for the rest of the year and then go to the dashboard. I just want to see. I don't want to copy other people. I just want to see what's going to work, because it's getting to a point now where, let me see, I'll give you an example, and just don't pay attention. Don't worry about my chicken scratch. My chicken scratch is a piece of, you know what. But, no, it's not on this page. It's on last week's. Like here. And you guys, you know, you don't have to, if you can't see it, I apologize. Like here, my chicken scratch is awful. And down here, this is my section for, I think it's for Zoom. Yes. I don't know why I have a line in there. But anyway, I usually, you know, whatever project I'm working on for Zoom, I put it in that part. But it's getting to a point where I don't have enough room to write. As you guys can see, I don't have enough room, especially over here. So when it comes to, you know, writing down, because I'm one of these ones, like for my Cleopatra, I write down so far how many stitches I've done for the year and how many stitches there are, and I put, anyway, and I try to do that. But lately, because I don't have enough room, I've had to kind of, you know, and I guess just because my handwriting is really, really big, I don't know what the deal is. So, yeah. So I'm going to try the, horizontal layout. See, now I forgot that quick. And I use it for my book, my reading planner, which I haven't used that lately either. And I need to get back into that kind of stuff, back into that crap, because I'm so unorganized. A week and a half really, really knocks you, you know, out of the loop. And don't mind the background noise. You'll probably hear my son. He's talking on the phone to a friend of his, and yeah. So, I'm going to be starting on that, and I will be doing that, hopefully, tomorrow because I gotta pay for my Insta Ink. Yeah, I ain't done with it. Anyway, long story short. So we will be, I'm going to be organizing that, and I'm going to see how that works. I may end up doing what I've seen a couple other people do when they do planning, is use a washi tape to divide it. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to figure it all out. So I think what I'm going to do is grab the rest of the month out of my reading planner and see, because I haven't done a whole lot of reading, and I don't know. I'm weird, guys. Don't mind me. And let me get some Pepsi. So, I mean, I've really tried to make this work. I really, I like vertical layout, but it's getting hard, especially when I'm trying to, write down how many stitches I stitched, how many, my YouTube, and I may just leave this in here for YouTube, and just, I don't know, we'll see, or I may just use a monthly thing for YouTube. This was not meant to be a plan with me too, sorry guys. But I've decided that I'm going to try a different layout in my stitching planner, so yeah, just bear with me on that one. But other than that, that's over there. I did not get very low. I showed Lavender Orchard the last time, and that's what I do every morning. Now, again, I just started the videos this morning for this, and I'm only down here in the black part, in the black section, which is completely, totally black. And I am not going to show it because I've only done 2 10x10 blocks. So I am trying to figure out, I don't want to change up the every morning thing. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, I guess, still do what I do every morning with the stitching. But I'm also going to add a thing about podcasts, because there's a lot of podcasts out there that I just found out about, and I'm going to I guess every day talk about, I don't know, we'll see. I have to figure that out. I got so many ideas running through my head, and this is what gets me in trouble every time. So until then, that's really all I got to share, guys. And I don't know who that is. So I hope everyone has a great week. That's all I have to share. I apologize for the background noise. I apologize for my phone going off. Yeah. So I hope everyone has a great day and a great week, and I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the like button or the subscribe button, and I will see you next time.